To the members, I rise in support of Amendment 22, advancing the primary date and enhancing vote by mail. And thanks once again to the senator from Needham for presenting this amendment and her leadership on this and other issues today. I strongly support the advancement of the state primary date in even-numbered years to the second Tuesday in June. Massachusetts has over 4.5 million registered voters, approximately 75% of whom voted in the 2016 and 2020 elections. 2018 had a smaller turnout of about 60%, a somewhat typical drop-off during a non-presidential election year. The voter turnout for our state primaries, 36.58% in 2020, 21.85% in 2018, and an abysmal 8.84% in 2016. Our country's civic culture emphasizes the national stage and discounts the stake people have in state and local elections, even though the reality is that those elections and exercising the power of choice among candidates in state and local primaries can have a much greater impact on our residents' day-to-day lives. And I know that all of my colleagues understand that. A healthy democracy requires active, informed participation by as large a representation of this Commonwealth's eligible voters as is possible. And we should encourage that participation by removing obstacles where we can. Massachusetts is one of only 4 or 5 states that hold a September primary. A majority of states hold their state primaries in May and June, with another significant number holding their primaries in August, recognizing that July is a popular vacation month. In 2020, our state primary was 5th to last. In 2022, it will be second to last. Moreover, Massachusetts is the only state in the country without a fixed local primary date. And most of us are familiar with the difficulty faced in 2018 when settling the date under the law as written conflicted with several holidays, as the senator from Needham mentioned already in her remarks, and the start of the school year. And we still ended up with the Tuesday after Labor Day, which is far from ideal, at the very least. The uncertainty and delay and time spent on this issue, they're all avoidable. The difficulty in settling the date of our local primaries should not warrant media coverage. We need to increase governmental efficiency where we can. Furthermore, September represents a huge period of transition for many of our eligible voting residents, including our college students. Younger voters are already the least participatory age demographic across the country. Scheduling primaries during September, when residency is in flux for this population of students, and which has a slew of holidays, just doesn't make sense and only discourages participation. This bill is certainly dedicated to improving access to the fundamental right to vote. Anything we can do to reduce disenfranchisement, we should do, particularly where the change can be easily made. Increases government efficiency and certainty for our electorate, and puts Massachusetts on par with other states. So I strongly, in the strongest possible terms, encourage my colleagues to vote in favor of this very important amendment today. Thank you, Mr. President.